Hello guys, hello. It's your girl Snefek Maxtebe, originally Snetemba Magwaza. Boo 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 boo. I haven't said that in such a long time, guys. I don't know the last time I did a sit down video because child. Hey. My life has been a ghetto, so I didn't have time to sit down and talk to you guys. As you might have seen, like my previous videos, like my last previous videos are mainly vlogs. That's just because I thought it was much more easy and convenient for me to do those type of videos because I thought if I do a sit down video, you guys will see what I'm going through my eyes. So I was just like, girl, hold up. Just live a little. Stop being too serious because dear Goa, basically. So guys, without any further ado, let's get into the actual video once again. Boo 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 boo. So yeah guys, you guessed right, I'm actually not sitting down, I'm standing because this whole setup is not working well. Like it's not working as good as I thought it will be. So my spirit is so much down right now. But anyway, let's continue. Let's just take the negative vibes away, honey. Okay, so hey guys, actually the last video was it the last sit down video I did? I think so. Whereby I was saying things that I hate about China, and some people were bashing me on their comment section. I said, and some of them were like, "Oh, then go back to your own country and everything." Why are you guys being so harsh on me? I was just saying, and I did make a disclaimer that this video I'm not doing it to harm China or to discourage people from coming to China or living in China. Okay, there are actually a lot of good things that I love about China that are making me not to go home right now. Okay, number one, technology. How can I mention China without mentioning technology, honey? I'm not gonna say it's the number one in the world because I'm not a scientist, so I don't know that much. But right now, technology in China for me is insane. Like it makes life very easy and everything is just convenient. Okay, that on that. And then number two, like I know how everybody likes their families and is always willing to be there for their families, like even in my own country too. But China, what I've seen is so amazing. Like people are very much family oriented. What's the word? Orientated. And then number three, Chinese people like to share. Hey, as petty as it might sound, but you hardly see a Chinese person eating alone. Like even at work, I appreciate it, but I don't like the things that they usually eat, especially their snacks. They'll be like, "Oh no, do you want some?" I'm like, "No," and they're like, "No, have a try." That's how much, even no matter how small a thing is, but they're always willing to share. That I very much like. Number four, this one, transportation system, honey. You've got, okay, maybe other countries, other developed countries also fall under the same thing, but like when I go to China, I was like, wow, it's so much easier to travel around, from your bikes to your bicycle to the small cart to the taxi to your own car to the subway to the slow train to the high-speed train to the flights. Like It's so much easier to travel around. I like their transportation system so much. Here in China, women are taking up space, honey. Like, period. Like, you see your boss is a woman, like, he's on top there, like, you know, like, I like how women are so much liberated. Okay, not, it's dependent on which context you're talking to, but like in terms of business wise, yeah, they are really considered. Okay, and this one might like sound silly, like, but men here looks like they are the one who takes care of their own family more than women. And Chinese men will cook for their families. And there's this, I think I mentioned it in my other video of attending a Chinese wedding. Like, if like two people are married, okay, let's say a man works and also a woman works, right? But a person who's gonna handle the finances of the house is the woman. So if the man gets paid, a woman take care of that man's money, honey. My girls out there, don't you like that? No, don't go there. Number 6, yeah. And the food, guys, the food is actually so yummy. And when I first came here, that's the part I was not willing to explore at all. Like, I was one of those foreigners who just don't want to familiarize themselves from like with Chinese food, because it was so different than what I used to eat at home, right? And I would look at something like but actually each and every province has their like distinctive taste. Like Sichuan, they've got that spicy food, and up north their food is like much colder and it's much sweeter and all that type of stuff. Like, you may never go out of dishes to try. There is so much like dishes, like different type of dishes that you can try, and it's actually yummy. You must just be open-minded about food. Most of us, including myself, I also used to think when you come to China, you only come to China for business or working, right? People come to China to make money, you know. And that idea has actually shifted a bit, because there are so many tourist places that you can actually visit here. Like, I would never hear somebody saying, oh, I'm going to China for vacation. That's really rare, right? I'm sure you agree with me. But actually, there are places to visit here. So guys, if ever you come here for business, don't forget to just explore the country a bit. All right? And then number 9, the economy in China. Honey, we know that right now China is like on top there. It's like on number 1 in terms of GDP, like according to 2020 analysis or statistics, all that type, like all that type of stuff. And this one, do I like it? Do I not like it? But I like their education system. You know, they don't, especially the parents, I think it's the parents, they don't like squeeze their kids into one thing. Like, for example, a child will go to 5 schools all at once, because that's how much serious they are about their kids' education. Maybe a child will go to a normal school, and then after school they will go to a drawing school, a music school, sports school, like training center, different type of training centers, so that when the child grow up, they'll have different skills and they will know which skills they are really interested in. So I like that, rather than like just taking your child to one school and you think everything is gonna be fine. No, you gotta go an extra like mile. If ever I have a child one day, which I'm not planning, but anyway, I will really take that into consideration. And then culture, like these people You can't tell them nothing, child. You cannot tell them nothing about their culture. Like, there are very, very few Chinese people who say they don't like their culture. Like, they are really, really strong and they pride themselves in their culture. Like, I like that. I like to see that. I would like to see more countries doing that. Luckily, my country also is like, Chayo, our culture is my root and my pride, right? And number 12, people here are hardworking. Sometimes that really, really puts us into pressure. I'm not complaining, but you like hear somebody working like 12 hours, 14 hours a day. They wake up very early and go back home very late. Even their kids, can you imagine? A kid would go to, like a small child, to go to a kindergarten at 8 and only go home at 10 because this kid was from the kindergarten, maybe he or she went to an English training center. After that English training center, he went to a model school, and then all that, like, they teach you that while you are young, you must be a hard worker. And I love to see it. I love to see it, actually. Let's stop being lazy, people. And I like their kindness. I know some people are not going to agree with this. And it's okay. But, like, I would say more in rural areas, people are really, really kind and they are always willing to help. I think I've mentioned this before in my other previous video. And which number is this now? Is it number 13, 14? Yeah, this one is my fave. China is safe. Believe it or not, a person will leave something valuable here and she won't be bothered because she knows that she's gonna find it here. I don't know if it's the fact that there are cameras everywhere or what, but people here are just well mannered. You would see a girl like walking on the street midnight. She's unbothered because she knows nobody's gonna try to rob her, rape her, or do anything funny. Like, you can walk around with your phone, like at night, you listening to music or you like touching your phone without having a fear that somebody is gonna come and take your phone away from you. Can you see that in my country? No, child. Never. I love to see that. That's my favorite thing about China. And then obviously my job. I like my job. I like it. Although sometimes it becomes overwhelming. But it's not that deep, guys. Like, working with kids especially, it's so heartwarming. Like, and my last point, bills are actually cheap. Like your electricity, your water, your gas, they are fairly cheap. You can just pay like 300 RMB, just under 500 for all the bills, like water, electricity, and gas in 1 month. And I think that's fairly affordable or cheap. All right. Okay, guys, that takes us to the end of this video. I hope you really like it. Don't forget to do the right things, guys. Comment if you've got like something else to add. Maybe you are also in China, you want to add other things that you love about China. Don't hesitate to do that. If you have any questions, like you would like to come to China, ask in the description box below. I will make sure that we answer the comments in this house, okay? Like, we reply. And so you like, you comment, you subscribe, and share the video to somebody that you think might be interested. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned.